So it's 10:46. We got what, me and Gio on doors right now. Since we BS Saturday and Sunday, everybody just learned the new script. We got the whole Josh Lester and Oliver Lester form. So everybody's studying that right now, incorporating that into the sales process. So what we're doing all day today is, since we have a lot of available slots for the week, we're just gonna sell today, fill up the calendar, probably just try to get 6 jobs on the board, so that way at least the next 2 days are full. And then from there, we're just gonna keep it going and keep it rolling from there, okay? And then, you know, whole name of the game, man, is don't be too high, don't be too low, but stay consistent and keep a constant flow. Hey, like how they ended up leaving it card in the quote, so that way you're aware of the price. But just to explain the service a little bit, because you guys have expensive windows, we fully take off all of these hard watermarks that starts to corrode with that double pane. We also clean the seals, but we leave a protective coating on every glass ceiling frame around the full property. We also scrub down all the stucco as a complimentary with a soft water fed pole, okay? All of our work does come with a full guarantee, which means that we never accept payment up until you, the spouse, physically sees the property and checks out the service. Since we're knocking out Mendoza and the Aguilera straight further up the street tomorrow, normally for a home this size, because it is pretty big, it normally starts at around $350, which is kind of expensive. But since we're in the area tomorrow, we just take $100 off. We bring it all the way down to $250, and that's for every glass, seal, frame, trap, and all the stucco, but also applying that protective coating that keeps the windows clean for 6 months. We're completely full today. We just have a couple slots available for tomorrow.
Okay. Do you have a card?
Of course.
So that way I can talk it over with my husband, and
Yes,
then
ma'am.
he can, if he says yes, I'll reach out.
Of course, of course. Do you think
tomorrow.
the husband would be opposed to getting home clean?
I don't know. He's the one who would have to pay for it, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
well,
So I'm
that
like, I
way.
don't want to say yes,
Yes,
and
ma'am,
then
of
yeah,
course.
but yeah, okay.
Tell
So
him
250.
Yes, ma'am.
250.
And the spots do fill up kind of quickly since we knock doors.
Okay.
So I don't want you guys to pay full price, okay?
Okay.
Yes,
all
ma'am.
right. Thank
Nice to
you.
meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Of course.
Bye-bye.
Have a great day. Just make it's probably easier on the floor now. You got your feet out. So I don't know if you see all of that's just hard water attached to the glass and also corroding the seals.
Yeah.
We fully remove all of the hard water marks off of the glass, and then we also clean the seals. But from there, we leave a protective coating on every glass ceiling frame around the full property. As a complimentary service, we use deionized, which is fully filtrated water to clean off all the stuff up. Since you don't know us from a can of paint, since we are the owners, it does come with a full guarantee, which means that because most of our clients aren't here when we're cleaning, as soon as you get back to the property, you make sure you check out the property first before we ever send over an invoice, which is cash, card, or check, whichever. Ensuring that you actually like to clean before you ever pay. Are you prior military?
No.
Okay. So for the full property, what we're gonna do is just count all the glass just to make sure that they're not over 25 glasses on the property, so the quote doesn't change. And then from there, I'll just beat you back in 30 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like a
Here's
plan.
the gate. So pretty cool. Work the process 6, 7, 8. We just made it a pretty simple. I think we're just gonna give you a bullet on the quote. And that's about it. 14, 15, 16. And normally once it lets you do the walk around, then you feel a lot more confident towards getting close. My guy,
Yes.
love the property, by the way. You do have a lot of glass. You're at around 29 panes, which does put you outside of that limit a little bit. But the great part about your home is you don't have screens on every window, so it kind of makes up that time. So normally for a property this size, if you was to call us out, it does start at around $350 for initial deep clean. But since we're in the area and we only scale our business by going door to door, which we don't pay for leads or ads, so we try to find model homes that we can get great before and afters on, which would be this window and a few in the back. So if you allow us to get before and after, so that way we can keep building our business page as small entrepreneurs, we'll leave that price at around $250 for the full property, and that's detailing every glass, ceiling, frame, leaving the protective coating. And we also glass, ceiling, frame around the full property that keeps them clean for 6 months, just like you have these for protection.
Okay.
Also,
Which product you have to put it around the window? Hold on.
it's called Premium Shield, so it works just like Rain-X for your car windshield. Besides, this is for exterior windows. So it's a protective coating that keeps the hard water from corroding the glass and the
It's
dirt.
which kind of material? It's spray or?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a spray, and we blush it on the window. It's just like Rain-X for the car. Have you ever used that?
No.
Okay. Normally it comes in the car already, but Rain-X for a car, they have like a protective coating windshield that keeps the windshield clean. It's the same thing for all of your windows. We put a protective coating on the windows and it keeps them clean for 6 months just because of the frequent sandstorms and the dirty rain. For complimentary, we use deionized water to scrub down all of your stucco, which is fully filtrated water, so there's no dirt to get behind the windows.
But this, if I want to use it after the paint, now my plan, I want to paint.
Yeah, well, we partner with a painting company. You got to get clean before you paint. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it is. So,
But you need this you see here, or this repair.
I get it. I just know before any paint job, you get it clean.
Yeah.
So just to let you know, while we're in the area, we don't have to worry
How
about
much they charge?
how much I charge for the windows.
Uh-huh.
So what I'll do is I'll leave the stucco alone since you're gonna get that painted. For all of the window sills and frames, normally it comes down to around $200 because the premium window shield is around $100 every 32 ounce. But since we're literally right here tomorrow with those two, we take $100 off and bring it down to $200 for every glass, seal, frame, and screen around the full property. It does
All
only
the property,
Yep.
$200?
Yep, all the windows. And it does come with a full guarantee because you don't know me and him from a can of paint. What that means is we never
You
accept
want to
payment.
take this out?
Yep, we take those out as well.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
After that?
After that, we
The
clean
whole
those.
procedure, uh-huh.
Yes, sir. So after we take those off, we run them through just Dawn dish soap and wet water to clean those off. We start taking off all the hard watermarks with scraping it off the glass.
glass?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And then we polish the glass and the seals. We take all the dirt out the seals. Then we put the protective coating around each seal, and then we blush it on the full glass.
That's it.
Yep.
And
And
then
then-
return it back.
Yep, and then we put that back on, making sure that it's dry and clean. And then as soon as we're done, me and you will walk around the place. Before we put those back on, me and you will walk around the place to make sure every glass looks great.
Okay.
Just before we ever take over cash.
What
or-
else you have? Does this work, your work?
Yep, so we clean off all the stuff. So yeah, we clean off all the stucco, all the windows. Sometimes inside work if people ask, but majority exterior.
Bus exterior.
Yep.
Okay. Can I take a picture or a business card?
And we're trying to fill up the slots now. That's obviously why we're coming out giving those
This is
discounts.
your direct
Yes,
or
sir.
the company?
I'm the owner.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will call you.
Okay.
Okay.
Do this seem like something you would be interested in or no, sir?
50%.
Okay, I like that. I like
Okay.
that. Yes, sir.
Let me be straight with you.
Yes, sir.
50%. Let me thinking about
I can't wait to show you.
it. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I will see.
Don't
Thank
mess
you.
with that thin layer of protective film that's on the panels, okay?
Okay.
So just to spray down on your panels, spray down the full stucco, and also to fully detail all the glass and leave that protective coating. Right now, normally if you call this out, it does start at around $350. But since we're in the area tomorrow and I have 2 slots as a small business owner, we have to fill them. We're giving $100 off of that to bring it all the way down to $250, okay? Since no one is ever home when we're doing the cleans, we always wait till you come back to the property, you check it out, make sure you love every part of it, and from there you can just pay online and it's super easy, okay? The only thing we need for the home is just a last name and a phone number, so that way we can let you know what time we start the job. Yes, sir.
No, I'm not interested right now. Do you have a flyer?
I got a business card. Is there any reason? Would it be more of the price or more of the actual service? Because we see the work.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm off this week, so I think I'm gonna end up doing all this. So.
Oh yeah, it's just like Mr. Mendoza.
Yeah.
He does the same thing with his property. Only thing I say is I'm not trying to take a pride in either.
Yeah.
We're just small business.
Yes.
What we do is we add that protective coating, and we just tell every client from there just keep up with the property.
Oh.
So you watch football?
Yes.
Me too. So just for Hail Mary, as I leave the property,
Yeah.
if I was to discount it just an extra $50, we call it 200 because I would love to get before and afters on a couple of these windows because they're pretty pretty. Would that be enough to satisfy the need here?
No, not really.
Okay.
Not at this time.
Well, you got the card just in
Yes.
case it goes.
Thank you
Yes,
very
sir.
much.
Have a blessed one.
You
What we've been doing for our recurring clients, we've been helping them out with all of the window sills and frames. We're taking all the hard watermarks off and also cleaning out the seals. But most importantly, leaving the protective coating on every glass to keep them clean for 3 to 6 months. So for what we're doing for 4 properties, we're just counting up all the glass and just leaving you with a quote so that way you're aware while we're in the area. But more importantly, because you probably got a scary guard dog, how big is the square footage here so we can go off of that?
I'm not sure. But you'll have to come back and talk to my husband. He gets home around 7.
Okay. Ooh, 7. That's usually around the time we get out the area. Would it be fine if we just stop at like 1?
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. Oh, here you go as well. I don't know if you see me and my guys in the area. Well, first off, I'm Mr. Dale. We run a small company called TNA Home Services.
Yeah.
Since we're in the area tomorrow helping out a couple of our recurrings, we'll have a couple slots available. We're giving $100 discount to cool homeowners like yourself.
To do what?
Yes, sir. So right here, actually, you have a lot of hard watermarks all over the windows. And I used to sell high impact windows, so I know once they start it.
I'm gonna take a pass, but thanks for considering me.
Okay, have a great one.
Yeah.
What did he say to you?
You say what?
What did he say?
Still want to take a pass. Thanks for considering me.